In October 1983, the Motorola DynaTAC 8000X became the first mobile phone approved by the FCC in the United States. It was also the first portable cell phone small enough to be easily carried. DynaTAC was an abbreviation of Dynamic Adaptive Total Area Coverage. It offered 30 minutes of talk time, 8 hours of standby, and a LED display. Nokia N95 mobile phone of 1992 is an example of the first mass-produced phone to be available for use on the GSM digital mobile networks. A key feature of GSM was the subscriber identity module, commonly known as a SIM card. The Nokia N95 worked in 14 countries when it was released and was able to send and receive SMS messages, even if Nokia says that its Model 2110 phone was the first SMS-enabled GSM phone. The IBM Simon personal communicator, or was simply known as IBM Simon, is the first touchscreen PDA to include telephony features, which was able to send and receive faxes, emails, and cellular pages. Simon featured many applications, including address book, calendar, appointment scheduler, calculator, world time clock, electronic notepad, handwritten annotations, and standard, as well as predictive stylus input screen keyboards. The Nokia 9000 Communicator, released in 1996, was a smartphone even before the word had been invented. For a decade, the device was what a smartphone was supposed to look like. It opened like a mini laptop, with a keyboard and a black and white display. It had for the first time all of the features of a computer on a phone, putting email, web browsing, fax, word processing, and spreadsheets into a single pocketable device. The Siemens S of 1997 was the world's first phone with a color screen. It was a high-end business phone with a number of advanced features. The S10 was one of those products that achieved a breakthrough that would a few years later be an industry standard. It had a memo which could store 20 seconds of speech and 2 phone books, and a battery with approximately 100 hours of standby time and 10 hours of talk time. The very first device to carry the BlackBerry name was the BlackBerry 850, an email pager, released January 19, 1999, and it was the first device to feature an integrated email. BlackBerry gained market share in the mobile industry by concentrating on email services. BlackBerry device had been optimized for thumbing, the use of only the thumbs to type on a keyboard. The Nokia 3310 was released in 2000, and its main feature was a chat function, an instant messaging-like feature that works on standard SMS, and allowed long messages, 3 times the size of a standard SMS text message, at 459 characters. The 3310 is known for having many features that were rare for the time, including a calculator, Nokia network monitor, stopwatch, reminder, and 4 games. Pairs 2, Space Impact, Bantumi, and the hugely popular Snake 2. The Sony Ericsson T68i of 2002 had a built-in email client, sync mail support, and, for the first time ever, 2-way MMS with full SMAL implementation. It also featured calendar items, wallpapers, screensavers, contact pictures, and ringtones. This phone is known for being a highly effective example of stealth marketing. Before being released, Sony Ericsson paid actors to pretend to be tourists and asked people to take pictures of them with it. The Motorola Razr V3 of 2004 was known for its unique appearance and thin profile, and initially marketed as an exclusive fashion phone with an industry-standard mini USB connection for charging and data, a quite revolutionary move considering that pretty much every other phone of this period had a proprietary connection. However, within a year, its price was lowered, and as a result, it sold over 130 million units and becoming the best-selling clamshell phone in the world to date. Sony Ericsson Walkman Phone W800 is a good all-around tri-band phone with a solid camera, an excellent MP3 player and sound quality, with simple and easy-to-use buttons. The phone comes with a good set of earbuds that double as an antenna for the FM radio. The W800 also has a great design working for it. The small, sleek, lightweight phone is very pretty. Blackberry Pearl 8100, released in 2006, was RIM's first BlackBerry with a full set of multimedia features for consumers. Upgrades over the 7100 series include a camera, memory card slot, music player, and voice dialing. The 8100 series is also lighter and thinner, and replaces the scroll wheel with a 4-way trackball. Other features include Edge Data, Bluetooth 2.0, SureType text keypad, and push email. The Nokia N95, released in 2007, was a high-end model that was marketed as a multimedia computer. It featured a 5-megapixel resolution digital camera with Carl Zeiss optics, the best camera at that time, with a flash, as well as a large display measuring 2.6 inches. It was also Nokia's first device with a built-in global positioning system, GPS, receiver, used for maps or turn-by-turn navigation, and their first with an accelerometer. The first iPhone, released in 2007, was the first smartphone designed and marketed by Apple Incorporated. The device broke with prevailing mobile phone designs by eliminating most physical hardware buttons and eschewing a stylus for its screen-based interface. The iPhone quickly became Apple's most successful product, propelling it to the most profitable company at the time. The HTC Dream, also known as the T-Mobile G1, released in 2008, is a smartphone developed by HTC and was the first commercially released device to use the Linux-based Android operating system. The operating system offers a customizable graphical user interface, integration with Google services such as Gmail, a notification system that shows a list of recent messages pushed from apps, and Android Market for downloading additional apps. The Samsung Galaxy S, released in 2010, is the first smartphone of the Samsung Galaxy S series. At the time of its release, the Galaxy S included the fastest graphical processing of any smartphone, was the thinnest smartphone at 9.9 mm, and was the first Android phone to be certified for DivX HD. As of 2013, over 25 million Galaxy S units have been sold. The Samsung Galaxy Note N7000, released in 2011, was the first line of high-end Android phablets primarily oriented towards pen computing. This phone shipped with a stylus pen and incorporated a pressure-sensitive Wacom digitizer, and also includes software features that are oriented towards the stylus and the device's large screens, such as note-taking, digital scrapbooking apps, tooltips, and split-screen multitasking. The iPhone 5, released in 2012, was the 6th-generation iPhone and featured major design changes in comparison to its predecessor. These included an aluminum-based body which was thinner and lighter than previous models, a taller screen with a nearly 16:9 aspect ratio, the Apple A6 system-on-chip, LTE support, and Lightning, a new compact dock connector which replaced the 30-pin design used by previous iPhone models. The Nokia Lumia 1020, released in 2013, is a smartphone that runs Windows Phone 8, featuring Nokia's PureView technology, a pixel oversampling technique that reduces an image taken at full resolution into a lower resolution picture, thus achieving higher definition and light sensitivity, and enables lossless digital zoom. It was considered to be the most advanced camera phone when released. The iPhone 6 Plus, released in 2014, include 5.5 inches 120 and 140 mm displays, a faster processor, upgraded cameras, improved LTE and Wi-Fi connectivity and support for a near-field communications-based mobile payments offering. Equipped with a new 5.5-inch Retina HD display with 1920 by 1080 pixel screen, the 6 Plus camera and display has stunning clarity, high contrast, excellent color and wide viewing angles, which is promising for viewing and editing still images and video on the go. The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, having a display that is wrapped along the sides of the device, released in 2015, features an improved camera, streamlined user interface, support for major wireless charging standards, and support for a mobile payments platform that allows the device to emulate the magnetic strip from a credit card. The Galaxy S6 Edge line is powered by a 64-bit Exynos 7-octa 7420 system-on-chip, consisting of 4 2.1 GHz Cortex-A57 cores, and 4 1.5 GHz Cortex-A53 cores, and 4 GB of LPDDR4. The Google Pixel XL, released in 2016, is a phone with promise. It promises the latest version of Android with guaranteed updates. It promises support for Daydream VR. And it promises a voice assistant to rival Apple Siri with built-in Google Assistant functionality. One big reason to get a Pixel is unlimited storage in Google Photos. Unlike other non-Pixel handsets, Pixel phones have no data cap for backing up photos to the cloud. The Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, released in 2017, featured large screens with tall aspect ratio and curved sides, iris and face recognition, a new suite of virtual assistant features known as Bixby, along with a new dedicated physical button for launching the assistant, a shift from micro-USB to USB-C charging, and Samsung DeX, a docking station accessory that allows the phones to be used with a desktop interface with keyboard and mouse input support. The OnePlus 6, released in 2018, is the flagship-killing smartphone. Equipped with Qualcomm's octa-core 2.8 GHz Snapdragon 845 processor and 8 GB of RAM, 19:9 screen with 2280 by 1080 resolution, and 3 different storage configurations, this phone seeks to join the ranks of other smartphone giants. This is a smartphone that's just as meaty as its rivals, with a not-so-outrageous price tag attached. The iPhone 11, released in 2019, is the 13th generation of iPhone with substantial design changes within the phone, including the addition of the more powerful Apple A13 Bionic chip, 4 GB of RAM and 256 GB storage, as well as an ultra-wide dual-camera system. As of March 2022, the iPhone 11 has sold 159.2 million units worldwide, making it the 10th best-selling smartphone of all time. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, released in 2020, checks off a lot of bests for new phones in 2020, including the best camera on an Android phone and the best-looking display on any phone. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra also include a number of new software features, which include performance optimization for mobile gaming, wireless sync with desktop and laptop PCs, and improved DeX features for remotely connected to compatible devices. The iPhone 13 Pro Max, released in 2021, is the high-end pro-level flagship iPhones and are ideal for those who want iPhones with the most features and the best cameras. The 6.7 iPhone 13 Pro Max features flat edges, a stainless steel frame, and a textured matte glass back, with OLED Super Retina XDR displays that support ProMotion technology with adaptive refresh rates ranging from 10 Hz up to 120 Hz.